All right, so we're going to be talking about online assessment from the teacher's point of view, basically how to get to it, how to assign a test, and a few of the details in between. So there's two real ways to get to online assessment. You can go ahead and select a student, then go to the work tab, the current student that you're looking to get to, and then you just click assessment and it'll take you there. Now do keep in mind when you do it this way, it's going to take you to the course that you selected. In this case, we selected the English 9 ACP course, so we're only going to be looking at our English course here. Now the other thing that you can do is go to the multiple planning guide for that student, find an in-progress student like so, just go ahead and click it. It's going to bring up the menu. You'll see this assessment button right here. It's going to take you directly to it. Now in this case, if we wanted to assign the Unit 2, all we would have to do as the teacher is assign it to our student. And then it'll tell you the status right here. It's currently not started. This would be their first to sixth attempt. And then the student can start it. The other options that you have are the ability to print out the score. So if a teacher or a student wanted to show off their score for this specific test, it would go ahead and do that. It won't print out it only prints out the score. The other thing to do is you can view the assignment. So in this case, you can see how well they did, what problems they got wrong. This isn't a view that's available to the student for various reasons, but as the teacher, this will allow you to maybe go over some of the problems that the student struggled with, or that you know a student struggles with, and maybe they chose a wrong answer. You can kind of help them through it in whatever fashion you see is necessary. Last but not least, if you wanted to access the student's account, it has their username at the top, and when you hover over it, it will display a tooltip with the password. Do note that. All right, so we looked at things from the teacher point of view, but every once in a while, as the teacher, you'll want to know what the student is seeing on their end. So again, to be able to do that, just go ahead, select the student, go to assessment, have their assessment, the assessment window will pop up from the teacher's point of view. In this window, what we'll be able to get is the login, the username right here. All you're going to do is copy this username here, and when you hover over it, again, it will display the password. You're then going to go ahead and just log in we're on the training server, so it's training.assessment.isistrack. But if you're on production, for whatever reason, you would just drop the training, and then we go ahead and log in as this particular student, and you'll be able to see all the tests they currently have taken, their scores, how they would start it, if they passed or failed the test. And then we can go ahead and just start this current test here. And you'll have the general layout of 0 to 40 questions. Answer the question, go to next, and then eventually when we're done, the student would click complete. It'll answer, "Are you sure?" We'll click complete, and it will bring us back to the first window where you're at. And you can see right here I only answered one question, so I obviously failed it. And then this one's not started, and it's available tomorrow because there is a 24-hour waiting period for that.